I'm Margie Horning, and I'm the District 5960 Grants Team Leader. And today, as an encouragement for you to give to the annual fund this month as part of our Share the Love campaign, we feel it's very important to share the impact that your contributions are having. One of the great things about the Rotary Foundation is that we have a say in how our donations are spent, and that's because of our wonderful grant process. Our clubs have done great things providing positive impact in the lives of people locally and around the world, and we'd like to celebrate one of those projects right now. Joining me is Lakeville Rotarian Peg Duenow to tell us a little bit about the ongoing success of the Pollinator, the Rotary Pollinator Garden at Valley Lake Park. Peg, thanks so much for being here. Can you share a few details about your grant and how it has remained such a vibrant project for so many years?
Sure, I'd be happy to. Lakeville Rotary's Pollination Garden is part of the City of Lakeville's environmental resources. Butterflies and other pollinators are essential for our ecosystem and the food we eat. Pollination gardens, like the Rotary Pollination Garden, support these vital insects by providing a variety of native plants that bloom throughout the summer and provide essential resources during their life cycles. The garden is surrounded by multi-use trails on all sides. It is seeded with native grass and flower mixtures that are designed for pollinator gardens. In addition, clusters of potted native plants were installed along with clusters of shrubs. Signage was developed to inform visitors of the benefits of pollinators and what they can do to provide habitat in their own yards or place of work, and recognizing Lakeville Rotary's sponsorship of the garden. The garden also boasts an insect hotel for the insects to rest in. That's one of my favorite parts.
That's great. Those little critters are really enjoying that. And what's really good is that this project has been ongoing. So our grants, the funds that you give to the foundation, aren't a flash in the pan. They go on and on and on. But Peg, I want to ask a little bit more about the impact the Pollinator Garden has had on your club and the community, and how have they contributed to its ongoing success?
Approximately 12 Lakeville Rotarians were involved in the preparation work and planning of the garden. It was a Rotarian club project. Not so much, the club has not been so much completely directly involved in maintaining the garden, because that is done by the City of Lakeville. However, I do know that quite a few of our Rotarians go over there, myself included, and check it out and walk through the trails and make sure that it's in good shape.
Go ahead.
Since the garden is bordered by all trails on all sides, it allows for easy maintenance and viewing by the public. The location is near Parkview Elementary School. The students from the school learn and study about the importance of native plants and pollinators. The garden is 1/3 mile walk from the school on a trail system and does not require students to cross the roads. In addition of the hotel and the signage, is a perfect opportunity to students to learn about pollinators.
So you're really covering a couple focus groups at once: the environment, which is new to Rotary this July, and education, plus just normal enjoyment for the community. But now let's talk about the overall budget for the project, and more importantly, how much came from the Rotary Fund, the annual fund, our contributions.
Sure, absolutely. We couldn't have done this without the Rotary Fund. I mean, there's just no way. But the total cost of the Pollination Garden project was $14,060. The City of Lakeville and the Vermilion Watershed contributed $6,060. Lakeville Rotary contributed $2,500. New Brighton Mounds View Rotary $500, and White Bear Lake Rotary contributed $1,000, equaling $4,000. And best of all, the Rotary District matching fund was $4,000. I mean, that's big. Not only the clubs came up with it, but it was matched by the district, which came which comes directly from this Rotary Foundation. Rotary opens opportunities. This grant is a perfect example of Rotary clubs partnering with other organizations committed to making improvements in our ecosystem.
Wow, that's wonderful. Peg, do you have any last thoughts that you'd like to share, last minute thoughts?
I do. Without the funds raised by the Rotary Foundation, grants like the Lakeville's Pollination Garden would not be possible. There is such an amazing variety of grants being done throughout the Rotary District and worldwide, which are supporting and enriching the lives of people, all the people that I come in contact with. For example, during the COVID-19 pandemic last spring, monies the district had from the foundation funds aided many of the people affected by the pandemic in a special, more or less, drive or grant.
Well, thank you for joining us today, Peg, and for all your club's efforts to get behind the Operation Pollination and make a difference in our ecosystem. Every little bit helps. And I think that the monarch butterflies are smiling down in Mexico. So thank you so much for sharing your story today. But Rotarians, that's another great example of sharing our impact with the help of the funding from the Rotary Foundation. Your contributions to the Rotary Foundation played a part in making the project a reality. So thank you, Rotarians, for your gifts that keep on giving and keep up the good work.